Welcome back to Chicago Independent Television. We'll now see a segment about the 2009 Chicago Air and Water Show and the annual protest held at the event against war and militarism.
The Chicago Air and Water Show is Chicago's annual lakefront festival of aircraft and seacraft, military hardware, and military recruitment, which always brings a coterie of peace activists who protest the show and its glorification of war and militarism. In 2008, peace protesters were corralled into a controversial so-called free speech zone, where activists and sympathizers were ordered by police to stay inside the free speech zone or face arrest. In 2009, the Chicago Air and Water Show returned, but the police, for whatever reason, did not apply a free speech zone to the protesters. Police did rope off the North Avenue footbridge near the free speech zone, which police deemed to be a potential public safety hazard, despite the abundant presence of low-flying airplanes overhead. Instead, police allowed peace activists to claim another different spot on a first-come, first-served basis. Activists responded with relish, arriving early at the dawn of the Air and Water Show, claiming choice territory in front of the footbridge, and attracting some colorful characters.
Well, you need to outreach your emotions, because that's bullshit.
But overwhelmingly, the tone of the protest was somber and serious.
We're here this morning to conduct our 17th annual protest of Chicago Air and Water Show. And we do so in a nonviolent way, trying to communicate to the public why we were here. Brother Paul Bossy is the founder of the Air and Water Show protest, which has been conducted every year for the last 17 years at this location. Because there's approximately 2.25 million people that come here over the weekend. And they come to see the show as family entertainment, but we know that other families in other countries see these weapons for what they are, that is to say, death, fear, and destruction. So Paul began the protest 17 years ago, pretty much on his own, and now it has been continuing all of these years.
The Air and Water Show is a military commercial to recruit young women and men into the military. If we really love our children, we would seek peace. We have in Chicago young people killing one another. I have been researching violence in all its forms for 40 years. What we have here in the United States and elsewhere is a culture of violence. Do we want a culture of violence to continue? Do we want to live in harmony with one another here in the United States and elsewhere? Isn't that what we all really want? Live in harmony and caring of one another? Isn't that what we want to do?
I joined the Army. When high school was through, I didn't know what else to do. Thought I'd take care of that traveling Jones and maybe take out some student loans. They sent me away to the land of the dead where I didn't know a word they said. I got shot at a lot. I was nearly toast, but it's the ones I killed that hurts the most. Most of the time I didn't know what was going on. The rest of the time I knew there was something going wrong. Every reason we were there turned out to be a lie. I thought of that each time I saw another person die. I got back home, no one knew me anymore. Of the man I once was, there didn't seem to be a trace. When I looked me in the mirror, I didn't recognize my face. I wasn't home too long before the time that I took ill. It was like the air was thick as mud, and I ached enough to kill. I didn't know I'd been fighting in a nuclear war. D was in my blood, and I was knocking on death's door. I can't tell you how it felt to be betrayed at every turn. Like the earth was spinning backwards, like my heart began to burn.
You've been watching Chicago Independent Television, a project of the Chicago Independent Media Center Video Collective. The Independent Media Center is a growing worldwide network of media producers, journalists, citizens, and activists, working to put the media in the hands of everyday people and away from corporate and commercial interests. To learn more, visit our website at chicago.indiemedia.org. There you can find out about upcoming Chicago area events and how to get involved in making your own media, including how to help make this very TV show. Thanks for watching. See you next time.